Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another video as of today. And as you guys can see here on the screen, we are doing some NFL betting picks for today's slate, which is Sunday, October 10th, 2021. I'm really excited to dive into it, but of course, first, roll the freaking intro, baby. Alright, so I feel like we have a pretty good slate of games today, in my opinion at least. I really like a lot of the games that are going to be on. I'm going to try to catch a little bit of each and every one, but I just don't, I don't think I'll be able to, obviously. I mean, a lot of the games do start at noon, so I won't be able to catch them all, but I do hope to catch quite a few of them. So, I'm going to run through a lot of the games, kind of see where I'm at with a lot of these, and just, just think about where I'm at. So, this first game here is Eagles and the Panthers. Panthers are favored minus 2.5, and the over-under is 46. So, in my personal opinion, I do like this game quite a bit, actually. But the only thing is obviously Christian McCaffrey is still injured. Christian McCaffrey being injured is a huge piece. Oh, what the hell just happened on my computer? Okay, I don't know why that happened. But anyway. But with Christian McCaffrey being injured, it does deplete the team quite a bit. But Sam Darnold is playing some absolutely fantastic football. I could definitely see the Philadelphia Eagles winning this one, but I am going to be taking the Carolina Panthers minus the 2.5. I feel like they are in a very, very good spot overall. Next, we have the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals. This one was another tough one for me. I don't think I'll be betting this one. I want to take the Packers minus 3. I truly do. But it's the Bengals. It's at home. They are going to have a pretty good running game now. And it just makes it really tough, just overall. I just don't know. I mean, the Packers looked terrible week 1. They've looked really good since then. Bengals have been kind of up and down. But you never know. Joe Burrow could genuinely just go crazy in this game, and we would never know. I mean, when it was going to hit. So I don't think I'm going to touch that game. Not a huge fan of it, but oh well. Next, we have the Patriots versus the Texans, minus 7.5. I should bet this game. I 100% should. I should just take the minus 7.5, get my free money, and go. But I just don't think I'm going to bet it. I don't know. 7.5 is a pretty big margin. I hate betting on large margin games, especially when the team has a significant skill difference, because who knows, the Houston Texans and their rookie quarterback could come out and put up 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, and it would screw up the entire thing. So I just feel like it's kind of a trap line. I do think the Patriots win. I truly do. I do love the under. If that was just a touch higher, if it was in the 40s, 1,000%, I would be betting the under with multiple units, but I'm just not a huge fan of it this week. So next we have the Titans and the Jags. Love the Titans here, minus 4. I really don't think I need to say too much, to be completely honest with you. The Jags have been up and down, but they came off of a really good week. And let's be honest, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're not going to have 2 in a row. I don't believe in it. I truly don't. And even though the Titans do have a lot going on right now with injuries, with just struggles to be throwing the ball right now, they have Derrick Henry. And they're going up against the Jags defense, who is okay, but are they going to be able to stop Derrick Henry? He's probably going to go for close to 300 yards today, in my opinion, or 250 probably. 250 is probably a safer bet, but he's definitely going to hit. I personally, I guess I could be wrong. I could 100% be wrong. But I feel like Derrick Henry's going to have an absolute field day on the Jags defense, and I love where they're at. Next, we have the Broncos and the Steelers. Denver's actually a 2-point favorite. Over-under's 39. Once again, I don't like that game a lot. I love Denver's defense, so I understand why they're the 2-point favorites, and I would love to bet that under, to be completely honest. I think that that's a pretty good spot for the under, especially since both teams are very good when it comes to running the football, so it's going to waste a lot of clock, but I just don't think I'm going to take it. Maybe I will, but I don't know. Next, we have the Saints and the Washington football team. this is going to be a crapshoot of a game. I genuinely believe that this is going to be a crapshoot of a game. I won't want to watch this game at all. But I do think the Saints have enough firepower to be able to get it done. I do think that they can win by a field goal. I'm not going to make it an official bet, but if you do want an extra bet to go with the Saints. I think that they're in a good spot there. Next, we have the Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota is 10-point favorites, and rightfully so. I'm not going to bet it. I'm not going to bet it. It's too big of a spread. Same with this Miami and Tampa Bay game. Not going to bet it, but if you bet Tampa Bay Buccaneers minus 10.5, go for it. You're probably going to win that bet. It's just not for me. Next, we have the Browns versus the Chargers, which is going to be one of the greatest games of the day, in my personal opinion. I wanted to take a look and see really quick what the injury report was looking like for it. So it looks like Jadeveon Clowney's out, Tony Fields is out, Myles Garrett is out. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wait, no. So just Greg Newsome, Chris Hubbard, and Jedrick Wills are officially out. Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett and a lot of their defensive players are just questionable. So that's a plus. That's definitely a plus for the Browns, because I know Baker Mayfield kind of struggled with like some sort of an injury like a week ago or something. So I'm glad to see him back, honestly. But no, we're going with the Chargers. We're going with the Chargers. I love the Chargers this year. I think that they are in a fantastic spot, especially at home against a Browns team that's dealing with a lot of injuries. And the Chargers have just been absolutely fantastic. Justin Herbert is an absolute beast. They have a pretty decent running game. Their receiving core is very solid. Even their defense is very solid. So I do like the Chargers minus 2.5 a lot. That is probably going to be one of my best plays of the day. Love that bet, honestly. Next, we have the Bears versus the Raiders. I would bet the Raiders minus 5.5 because the Bears are just terrible. But I'm not betting on the Raiders again because I took them in the, Monday Night Football or Thursday Night Football or something when it was against the Chargers, and they absolutely screwed me. And all they had to do was lose by 3 or less, and they still screwed it up. So I'm not even taking the Raiders, but if you do want another safe bet, I feel like they're going to beat the Bears today. Next, we do have the Giants and the Cowboys. I got to be honest with you, 6.5 is kind of a pretty big number. If you can tease this down to about plus 7.5 or even plus 8, I do really like the Giants in this situation. I know that the Cowboys have been good. I got it. But here's the thing: is like, as good as they have been, I really like the Giants this week. I don't know why. I think it's going to be a conference matchup. It's going to be a divisional matchup. So here's the thing: is I feel like it's going to be close. It's going to be close, and if it's going to be close, 7.5 or 8 is just way too big of a spread, or even 7. If it was even 7, I would probably be putting it in my official bets. But I just think it's going to be it's too big of a spread. It's too big of a spread for a 320 game where it's a divisional rival. They're going to be, both fighting for that top spot. There's no way it's going to be a blowout game. I don't see it happening. If it is, you guys can come back and flame me. Cool, but I just don't see it happening. Next, we have the 49ers and the Cardinals. I like this game a lot, mostly for the mere fact that San Francisco, they're a very solid team, but the thing is the thing that I like most about this game is the fact that the Cardinals, obviously their offense is phenomenal, but the thing is the 49ers secondary kind of weak, kind of out there. So I think that they're going to have a field day on them. I do like the Cardinals minus 5.5. And then we have the late night game, the absolute hammer, Buffalo Bills versus the Chiefs here. This is going to be a game, at least for me, I love this game. I absolutely love this game. And here's the reason why. The Chiefs are favored, 3-point favorites at home, rightfully so. If it was played at a neutral field, these two teams would be picking them, and they would be, which is fine. I get that. But the Bills are on fire. The Bills are playing so good right now. Josh Allen is an absolute stud. He's an absolutely fantastic quarterback. I love Josh Allen. and the Chiefs haven't really been looking that good. I know that the line has moved a little bit to the Kansas City up to 3-point favorites instead of 2.5-point favorites. But I just love this Buffalo Bills team. I truly do. I mean, their receiving core is good. Their running core, or like their running backs are good. I just love the Buffalo Bills today, so I am going to take them as an official play for the Buffalo Bills +3, and that is going to be it. So, as you guys can see here, these are my 5 favorite picks as of today. I'm probably only going to be putting 1 unit down for each of these 5 plays, just because there's not one that I'm like, holy crap, they're going to absolutely, like they're going to win by a lot. But at the same time, I do like all these picks. So I'll recap them really quick. And by the way, stay tuned for NBA picks once the season starts. I've only been betting preseason so far, but I am 8-3. So I am up like 5 units right now. Very, very solid. I'm up like a total of like $60-some. So keep an eye on that. It's coming. But anyway, we'll recap real quick. So Philadelphia Eagles at the Carolina Panthers. I like the Panthers here. I feel like, I just feel like this team overall is just a very solid team. I like where they're at. I feel like their quarterback play has been really, really solid. And I feel like the Eagles, they have some exploits, and they just haven't really been playing super well, and it might be time for them to start back on the tank train. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but I just feel like they will be. Next, we have Tennessee Titans. Don't need to say much. Derrick Henry is going up against a very poor Jags team, and I just like the Tennessee Titans -4. I feel like they will win by a touchdown, all due to Derrick Henry, in complete honesty. Next, we have the Chargers -2.5. The Cleveland Browns, they are dealing with a lot of injuries right now, and the Chargers have looked fantastic. Justin Herbert has shown that he is an absolute man, and I like them against the Browns, especially since the Browns are dealing with some injuries, dealing with some other, they just haven't really been looking the best, and now that their injuries are coming into effect, it just scares me a lot. So I'm going to take the Chargers -2.5. Next, we have the Arizona Cardinals -5.5. San Francisco 49ers. Their secondary is kind of weak, to be completely honest, and obviously the Arizona Cardinals are all offense, and they're all about the deep ball. They're all about throwing it. They're all about highlight plays, all of that good stuff, and they're going to be able to do that against this 49ers team, I do believe. And as long as the Arizona defense can get stops, I think that they win by a touchdown or more. Next week, and then the last game, we do have the Buffalo Bills +3 against the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs just haven't really looked that good. Bills have looked fantastic. They are dogs. Buffalo Bills are dogs. I wouldn't even be upset if someone took the money line. It is plus odds, and I could see them winning this game outright. So, but that is going to do it for me, you guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Like I said, I do have a schedule now, so it's going to be Mondays a traditional rebuild, Wednesdays in my GM mode, Friday is a traditional rebuild, and Sunday is going to be NFL and other betting picks. So, I love where we're at. I think that we have been doing a really good job as of recently. So, and with my bets, I've been really good. I'm up like $70 or $80 total since I've started the NFL season off. So, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So, but if you guys did enjoy, like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. But this is King Standard signing out.